Yo, welcome to the Back Kibble bonus podcast.
The back kibble behind the
back podcast. This is gonna be like just a chit-chatting episode because we just keep having technical difficulties, and we, maybe we should just have a little chill one,
Yeah, maybe we should just sit down and have a nice
little
chat. The warm fire.
I like talking to you guys. You guys sometimes like talking to me. Perspective yells a lot.
Yeah.
But I think I deserve it sometimes. I had an argument about science on the last recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had an argument about science and about how fucking dumb Jake apparently doesn't understand at all how gravity works. Not how gravity works, how orbit works.
If two planetoids are like a kiss away, then they would gravitationally pull into each other.
No, they wouldn't.
If they're that close, they totally would.
It doesn't matter how... If they're in orbit, it doesn't matter how close they are. They would remain in orbit. What would happen instead of that would be that one planet would, whatever, its mass is orbiting, would become deformed and tear apart. But it would still be orbiting. If it's already in orbit, then it's not... being closer doesn't cause it to lose orbit. If it's in orbit for the gravity of the two that are already set up, then it doesn't matter. That's just the way that it works.
For context, they were fighting about what's the episode? Ultimate Doom Part 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Ultimate
we
Doom.
were trying to record that, but I'm having audio issues. And it's...
maybe we should just step away from the episodes for a week, I'm thinking, and we'll come back at whenever our next bonus recording time is and try again.
Yeah, we'll wrap back around.
What was it? Oh yeah, I think we should maybe. I'm not gonna defend my science stuff.
We should talk about the most recent video game
video game we played, huh? I was just playing the Spider-Man game. The one from PlayStation 4, but on PC. It's just called Marvel Spider-Man.
The first one or the second one?
First one.
Okay.
I haven't beat the first one yet. I also have Miles Morales downloaded. I need to beat the first one before I can play that one.
Miles is not.
It's a really good Spider-Man game. I took a long time to play it, obviously, but I'm pretty happy with it. Have you guys ever played Ultimate Spider-Man? Is so fucking good. That's better than the movie Spider-Man 2 game to me.
Yeah, for sure. I fully agree, especially being able to play Venom.
You get to play Venom. It's got cel-shaded artwork. I got it downloaded on my computer to play on my emulator.
It was a little annoying to me that Venom couldn't swing, but I did like the fact that he just has a freak jump.
I think that game is kind of built on the same engine as a Hulk Ultimate Destruction. I feel like Venom and Hulk play pretty similarly. I don't know if I'm crazy on that though. That's always been a game theory.
I feel like you're crazy because I played both of those myself, and
really,
the Hulk.
Maybe I'm thinking of different Hulk game. I swear there was a Hulk game where I was like, this and Ultimate.
Oh, the one that intro's like Marvel.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that one, Brian.
No, you're too busy watching Big Bang.
Yeah, I've seen every damn season, every episode, and I liked it all. Okay,
you're an idiot.
Maybe.
That's from the heart.
Oh, you know what? I know why the recording didn't work because I said bazinga.
Oh yeah, that's the key word.
Oh, saying that right now? Did you just kill your recording?
No, I said it in context.
Oh, you didn't quote it.
I said it in quoting it.
What?
You quoted yourself. You weren't quoting Sheldon. You were quoting yourself, which it's this power transference. It's so watered down at this point that it can't kill your recording.
I think Sheldon should have been in Multiverses. I think that could have saved the game.
Why the fuck do you want that?
Because I want to beat people's ass as Sheldon Cooper.
You're an asshole.
Dude, I'm autistic and I don't even.
Okay, well, being autistic has nothing to do with the hit show Big Bang Theory.
The shit show Big Fang Theory. It's the Big Fang Theory.
I want Big Fang Theory. Mama, put on the Big Fang Theory.
Interestingly, I don't think they ever outwardly say that Sheldon is autistic. They say he has like OCD and like 100 other things, but they never say autistic.
That fucking is so insulting to me.
He is an interesting character that I would like to make a video about someday as a study.
You want to know what pisses me off? You want to know what pisses me off so bad? Throughout my life, I've had like 4 or 5 different people come up to me and they go like, "Hey man, have you ever seen Grandma's Boy?" And it got to the point where I like fucking knew the sign. Like when they fucking said that, I was like, I swear to God, if you compare me to JP in that movie, I'm going to kill you. It's like, why? What's wrong with us comparing you to JP? You mean the unlikable, weird ass villain of the movie,
JP.
the sexual creeper?
Yeah, you're going on a rant about something I've never seen. What
that guy does not look like you.
I've had so many people in my life, like just randos who've known me for like a day, go, "You remind me so much of JP. He is the villain of the movie. He's a creep. Park. He's a he's a fucking
creep.
Be honest.
He's a weirdo. What the hell is he doing here? He does not belong here.
He's fucking like he's also like everywhere he. I actually hilariously I do know a guy who does this in real life. Not as a joke, not ironically, but JP in that movie walks everywhere and goes because he's pretending to be a robot. I fucking know a guy who does that for real.
Me in middle school. What of it?
Be honest. Perspective. You definitely wore a leather trench coat like that around, though. You definitely did.
I did not.
Yeah, you wore that. You wore that.
I can 100% tell you, right? I did not. My fucking like personal style has never really fucking changed, outside of the fact that it actually became like less like just. I don't care. Like I started to care slightly more as I got older.
I'm
like
so glad that Jake got that.
I like as a young man, I would fucking wear like Yu-Gi-Oh shirts to fucking like black tie events. Like that's kind of hard. That's who I was. I was like, I'm not saying that like I was too good for the trench coat. That just wasn't me.
You know what? You reminded me. Speaking of, we were going to talk about childhood stuff. I used to watch the show, but I wasn't deep into the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It was on TV, whatever I watched. The same thing with Beast Wars or some other things. But I do remember that I had, actually I still have, a Hot Wheels card that had the Yu-Gi-Oh logo and the guy from Yu-Gi on the side of it. It was printed. It's all beat up now. And I went to a toy fair and found another one, so I got one in box that's like pristine now, and it's got the Yu-Gi-Oh guy on it. I'm like, yay!
Wow. I'm holding the Origins Bumblebee because I found it recently, and it is like the most pleasing thing to rub. Like it's like pleasing my brain. In a very interesting way.
Excuse you, this Yu-Gi-Oh Hot Wheel that I am looking at does not have Yu-Gi on it. It has the Pharaoh Atem on it.
Shut up.
There were a couple of Yu-Gi-Oh cars though. Wasn't just one.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Like all the ones I'm seeing have the Pharaoh on it.
It might have had the
Yugi is a little guy, and then Yu-Gi-Oh was the big guy.
The Pharaoh is the... No, that's not. He's not called Yu-Gi-Oh at all at any point.
That's him.
No, he's not. He's literally not. Like that makes sense. Like that's what I thought growing up too. But no, he's never called that. He's never called Yu-Gi-Oh. He is called the Pharaoh, and then they find out his name eventually is Atem.
Oh, I don't know. Again, I haven't watched the show in a long time.
I only remember the beginning of that show.
I just know it's the main guy, the big hair, black, red.
Yeah,
it's time.
I love that. It's such a vintage-looking Hot Wheels. The way they just wrote Yu-Gi-Oh and put that motherfucker on the side of the van is epic.
Yeah, that's Autem. That's
my friend
that's the
Jackson's
Pharaoh.
been getting into Yu-Gi-Oh. He ordered some Godzilla cars, which are pretty cool.
Babe, want to get into the Yu-Gi-Oh van? Babe, want to get into the Bionicle fan with the big cock on it?
The reason I mentioned rubbing my Bumblebee was one of my favorite.
Oh yeah, let's
yeah,
go
we
back
need to
to
round
that.
back to that. But my favorite recent perspective in video has been his Quintesson leader or whatever that shit is called. That video, because for some reason you're like, I really like poking my forehead with it or the bridge of your nose.
Yeah, that's not like that recent. That's like 4 or 5 months old. But yeah, no, like legitimately, my OCD just commands me to fucking like take that thing and just like until it's painful. Like legitimately, like it gets painful at a point, and I just fucking jam that into the bridge of my nose.
I wanted to post the clip of you saying that on Twitter and being like, "You guys really hate this guy. This is the guy you hate." It's just you pushing that shit into your nose. I really enjoyed that you even mentioned that fact because I feel like I would not mention it, and that's why I like your
look.
content.
I'm honest. I'm honest to a fault
agree.
in my videos.
Do you guys think they should?
But anyway,
go ahead. I've been yapping.
I was going to say, well, Brian hasn't said his favorite
figure.
Or his
Oh,
favorite
game.
Not even favorite. My brain.
doing that.
What game did you recently play, Brian?
Oh, I'm not much of a gamer.
What
You
have you played a game
trash.
like in the last 3 months? Okay, what? Okay, I feel like this is a question that Perspective wants to answer. So, what's the answer for you, Perspective?
Well,
I've
I
never
mean,
played
it's just,
Halo.
it's just like I figured. Hey,
Gaming?
gaming
Yeah, I'm a
is a thing that we can talk about that we don't normally do. The most recent game that I played is a thing called Dread Templar. It's a boomer shooter.
Dread Templar. Is there like a story or anything, or is it just about the gameplay?
There's a story, but it's like legitimately painful to listen to.
Like bad.
Like your serious game story should not be reminding me of Slayer's X.
Slayer's X. Why does that sound familiar? What is that?
It's a shit post of a game.
Slayer. That's kind of a newer game, isn't it? From a few years ago. I think people were talking about that as like their game of the year and shit.
Yeah, well, it's a shit post of a game, but it's like a good shit post of a game. But yeah, Slayer's X Terminal Aftermath Vengeance of the Slayer. That game should not be. I should not be reminded of that game when I'm listening to your story, where your guys like it's supposed to be a serious fucking like game, and the character in it, like when you hear him speak, is like, the bad guys hurt me so bad. It made me angry. It's like, oh my god, how is this what you wrote?
It made me come.
That's epic.
It is painful to listen to, but the gameplay is pretty good. The music is fucking god. The music bangs. Every single track in that game fucking rips.
Yeah, I feel like that's like low key a requirement for a boomer shooter. Have you played?
And then
have you played that game Ultra Kill? People always talk about it, but
yes.
I never heard any like. I only get like
Go play Hi-Fi
like
Rush.
random people that join my member server and the Batkibble member server will be really into it and reference it, but I have no idea what they're talking about. I feel so out of the loop.
I have played it. I've never been able to get like this is gonna like people are gonna get angry at me. I've never been able to get into it. It's just like I don't know, like
the gameplay.
It's fun. It just I don't know. It just I've gotten past like the first episode, and I just couldn't get into it. It just wasn't really doing much for me.
You're not really doing
like
anything.
I really wanted to like it, and it was just like, yeah, this is fine. And then I stopped playing it, and I didn't intend to stop playing it. I was just like, okay, I turn it off. And then I didn't think to pick it up again, like ever.
Yeah, I do that with a lot of games. My Steam library is disgusting for how few games I actually play.
Yeah, I saw it and I was like, oh, putrid.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You don't know my Steam name.
You got me.
I got you. I got your number, buddy. I got 800 games on Steam.
I got the receipt.
I don't even.
That is a lot of
I used
fucking
to
games.
be on the Humble Bundle thing, so I'd get like 10 games a month. None of them I want to play, but for some reason I just kept getting it.
I really want.
None
to
of them do I want to
Minecraft,
play.
but I can't get to work.
What game?
Let's see how many games.
Minecraft.
I have 365
Okay,
games.
respectable. One for every day of the week.
You could play them once per day. Yeah.
Oh, holy shit. Yeah, well, okay, so here's the thing. I have 365 games as of right now because when we were talking about Slayer's X, I noticed that it was on sale for $8. So I bought Slayer's X. And now I have 365 games. So, yeah,
now you could do a whole year stream thing, and
I don't know that's like
sounds ridiculous.
Like, because one of the games I have is Baldur's Gate 3, so you can't beat that in a day.
I don't.
So like,
no, not beat that, but like play it per day.
Like play one hour every day or something.
You can. Yeah, and then just like say fuck it.
Yeah, I would.
Finish any.
I wasn't gonna finish. I've had a lifelong issue of not finishing video games. It's just not my thing.
I finish almost everything.
I want to be that guy, but I am not that guy. I try. Well, like with games I really love, I do beat it. Like Ultimate Spider-Man was one of the few I beat as a kid, and the Bionicle game on PS2, I beat that one. But the first game I ever beat.
By the way, you were in the stream. I was like, "Oh, I should join the Bionicle game," and you were like, "I don't think it has multiplayer." That wasn't what I was referring to. I was like, "Hey, can I join the commentary?"
Oh, how was I supposed to know that? Just say that. Don't hint at things to me.
Because you had to assume that I was like multiplayer, and I was like, I know that's not in the game.
I'm still fucking flabbergasted. You know the first game that you ever beat?
Yes, because I did not play video games a lot when I was a kid. I was like a strictly toy-based kid. So
I remember wanting to check out that Spider-Man Web of Shadows game because the trailer had Moonlight Sonata on it.
I've been playing video games since I was like 3 years old.
I've probably been.
I used to be huge into PC
Like what?
games. Fucking.
You're gonna say Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Okay,
I was.
One of you motherfuckers was gonna say it, so I just.
There was like a cool like shadow game. I can't remember. Not
Shadow the Hedgehog. The Shadow the Hedgehog game
on PC.
No, it wasn't Shadow the Hedgehog.
Okay, good.
The Captain Crunch game, Toy Story.
Oh my god, I fucking loved the Captain Crunch game.
What is
so
the Captain Crunch game?
It's a game about Captain Crunch.
Like a CD you would get in a cereal box or something?
Yeah, 100%. Flat out 100%. That's exactly what it was. You got it, and then you had like these things that were like called Crunchlings, and you had to fucking
look this up.
Like raise them,
eat it, and make it grow. It's like a Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi, and then you could like board like play. Oh god, that
Captain Crunch PC game.
By the way, you reminded me that back in the day, cereal boxes had like full movies.
Yeah,
full on movies. You could get The Mask on DVD.
The what? The Mask. Oh,
through your cereal.
Yeah. Your favorite.
I'm gonna share my screen to you guys for a little crunchling action.
No, I don't want to see your porn. No,
I don't want to see your porn of Sheldon.
Crazy.
Yes, that's the game.
I will describe it to the listener. It's a cave. Captain Crunch is in the middle. There's a strange-looking creature.
Yeah, nothing weird about this. It's not gonna go.
Captain Crunch just
I love
left.
those these
Yeah.
graphics. Oh my god!
I like how the username is
Yeah.
YouTuber.
port them directly
This
into my
is-
blood.
I'm
Just
not
point-
joking. This is Five Nights at Freddy's graphics. This is how he makes it. He does 3D
no, it's
modeling,
the same.
and then it's a PNG of the 3D model. That's
That's not what
What
I'm
are you
talking
talking
about?
about?
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way it's 3D modeled. I think specifically with this and I know for a fact Fallout. Actually, the way that they did it was they made clay models and then they scanned that into a computer.
I'm dying.
yeah, that's cool. I like this thing at like the bottom left. It's like piece of foreground of the cave.
Yeah. No, it's foreshadowing that you should.
Yeah, just a little advertisement right in the front.
Yeah, no. See, here's the thing: is you click that and it feeds him. And I never, ever fed him the fucking peanut butter Captain Crunch because peanut butter Captain
Wrong.
Crunch is ass.
It's delicious. You're wrong.
It is
Crunch
ass.
berries.
Yeah,
I like peanut butter Captain Crunch, but I'm a regular Captain Crunch guy. I just like the regular. I don't need all the fancy.
Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is like one of the best fucking
Yeah, it's
cereals.
low-key goated.
You know what Captain Crunch's flavor is?
Cereal.
Captain.
No. Captain. What is the most American thing it could be flavored like?
Burger.
No.
Pizza.
No.
Cracker. Oh, yeah,
Corn.
that makes sense.
It's a corn flavored cereal.
Corn cereal. Aren't most
lot
cereal?
of
Yeah,
them are corn
I feel like most cereals are corn.
No,
What the
no,
hell?
they're not. Most cereals.
What's that turtle
Yeah, he
doing?
drives
There's
him
a
back.
turtle
Turtle
busting
in
it
this
down.
The turtle is twerking it. It wants that
You
dick,
don't
buddy.
remember the iconic Captain Crunch turtle? What the fuck's wrong with you?
This is crazy. He's just man. Shut the fuck up, Captain.
I also like how
he
Captain
really-
Crunch's car is the same in reverse.
The turtle is race. Oh, this is just Mario 64. Yeah, it's
not.
the same thing
Turtle.
basically.
Just like in Mario.
This is not
It's
Mario
pretty much the
64
same,
at all.
Listener, it's basically the same graphics,
No.
same type of gameplay.
Look at the
It is not.
I think I see King Bomb in the back there,
It is-
next to the Gatorade stand.
Yeah, I see Roller Coaster Tycoon in the
Oh
background.
yeah, there it is. Crazy they have a Gatorade ad in the game, in the Captain Crunch game. They can't even do one ad in a game. They gotta get that second ad in. That's crazy.
The game itself can't be an ad.
It is.
Also, this guy's doing super well, but
The
can't
turtle
beat
is
the
really
turtle.
fast. Did the turtle win?
Yeah.
It's hard
Yeah.
to tell.
Yeah, the turtle won.
Yeah, here's the thing: is that this is an RPG, so you have to
It's an
upgrade your character. So
RPG?
the character just flat out isn't fast enough yet to.
We gotta
to
find
beat the
this
turtle.
online and we gotta play it for a stream, for a Bat Kibble stream. I think the people want us to play Captain Crunchlings
Yeah, sure.
Adventure.
Can we just
Okay, yeah. See,
They're on
apparently this
Twitter.
guy has skipped forward or something like that because you
Yeah.
can see that he is now faster than the turtle for sure.
can we just share online that without any context, should we play the Captain Crunch cereal?
Yeah, I can
video game
go on our account right now and post that. Should I do that?
on PC. Yes,
We can do let's do a poll.
How many fucking channels did you
I have
have
a
in there?
few. Don't worry about it. Let me just take a snip of these two.
This is gonna be weird.
Okay, got a snip. And then I'm going to create a post. I'm going to put a
What is that PC game? I'm trying to think of this. It's like
shadow something. Oh, I got to save the snip. Save it into downloads. This is compelling. The listeners are hearing compelling content right now. What I think we should do is I'm going to post this thing, and then the next podcast, we're going to record another podcast, and we'll see what the results are after, at the end of that podcast. Does that make sense?
Next podcast is the Crunchling podcast.
Well,
Yo, we're no longer the Backgible Boys. We are the Crunchling
it's
podcast.
the Crunchlings poll results podcast.
That's lame.
What do you
You're
mean? So should we just stream after this? Like, I think it'd be funnier to stream it than play it offline.
We are
Shadow. It was called Cold
no.
Shadow.
Here's the thing: is
and it
that
has
what
a
I'm saying is that we no
Disney
longer,
duck.
we never ever talk about Transformers again after this point. It's all Captain Crunch, just all Captain Crunch all the way down.
I found it. I found the game. It's called Cold Shadow, and it's got like Donald Duck as a fucking ninja.
Crunchlings game. Yes.
There you
This
go.
was a PC game. This is a Super Nintendo game.
All right.
I got.
All right. The poll's up.
I never had.
Now
this.
we-
I know.
Yeah. Let's wrap this episode up. We're not talking about anything anymore. Thanks for listening to this weird bonus episode. Let us know if you like how we did it here, or if we should go back to the commentaries. I don't know, man. I don't.
Yeah, I'm sure it feels like we're right in the home.
Yeah, we are your best friends, your closest compatriots. You can tell us anything if you give us some money.
While you're sitting on the toilet listening
Sit
to this
on the
your
toilet.
phone.
Okay, I'm gonna stop recording. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.